Yes, will be entitled to Najench.
Okay.
But say yeba radio so say o kire wadwen na wa backing with the enti a wo kire wadwen ko a certain direction.
Sure.
Na metie o mu goalkeeping issue no.
Yeah.
Na I say udidin ebuli one of the goalkeepers.
Atai no.
Which me no wanyajin.
Okay.
The enti a me no wanyajin say Rich between mo two goalkeepers. Mo kofa mo ba ko by power with high hopes. Tiani kaye as a world class goalkeeper. Mo de ne by say undoubtedly on am number one choice. Ataya o kana se me Rich mo de ne by as backup. Ntu be kom kra no ne salary a woje no. I say bia wo chi Onana die mu be say 5 ansa no man baako. Say if the America nyina ye fact dia. Rich. Say a bedroom rebi. Na omumienu etimi tigina say afa ye compete. Am I was here take a decision here about kokodia. Rich. Then why do you want us to keep the air kofana bano? Ni enim say ono de on a first choice a chinye bi enimu a ye man sika as such. It doesn't make sporting this sense and it doesn't make financial sense. So Onana timia dropping a level la ba be do say Manchester United must choose between or no any other idea. Rich, then it's a simple decision. He must leave.
Sikasa me no ya. But Sebas sporting sense, I also disagree with you.
See?
Because all the two goalkeepers and only say one of our games, I've forgotten your game now, boy, you know. Your coach after the game. Was this a time they were the goal post in the ball and call a goal post? None of them,
you see,
because the goalkeeper is too jittery.
It is the same thing with Onana now.
Onana, yeah.
Rich.
Onana, yeah.
Onana.
I tell you, Ayala and Koyo.
Because he a compilation of goals Onana consider. Rich. Nana see I'm say green B or say green.
Fourth tier.
We go to consider here. What is the difference between Onana and
name shoot.
Rich, you see. Yeah. Unim say Onana sporter or occupying tina muntim kofa world class goalkeeper man. Last time we just say man kofa Emiliano Martinez.
Yeah.
Manchester United at Tenahama Donnarumma ehun abeda ho. Amo Oko City.
Yeah.
Abren and Sia City akoto probably the best goalkeeper from the championship in Trafford. Abo muti mu anko mugiri say onon komudi ni go. But Donnarumma ho beda ho. Look at how swift that City akoto. She Arsenal and Sia ye di Arsenal nkomo. Show mu two goalkeepers. Raya and Kepa. Very, very outstanding two goalkeepers for Arsenal. Liverpool carry Nkakura. Mamadashvili and Alisson. Now the reason why Manchester United Muntimi and yes baby say oh compared to my competitors it's just one person, Onana. Rich, so Onana free man you see as a king. Man you will be forced to go and bring a top-notch goalkeeper. And Anya Shekwano, probably you consider say Mark and Ter Stegen ba. No Barcelona na so yeah. More than beba. And he's a top goalkeeper. Intermediate masama making it. Expectations are any the level of Onana why ko find buy no. Rich. So what timia drop here men ne. Ye de ne to goalkeepers be say atai na say enyi ba akoma ne nkodi ha. Then he has failed too much. You say to whom much is given, much is expected.
Sure.
And this all balance. Baby, away. Why would we have to compare you to these kind of goalkeepers? But if that is your level, they are.
So yeah, bad in Onana with the current situation at Manchester's home.
Rich.
The team is not performing.
Rich.
The entire team.
Rich. I remember a classical example. Today, one air Ghana a national team number 1 goalkeeper, Benjamin Asare.
Has a folk.
Unim Tima Ofrima has Kotor, Great Olympics. Olympics are go relegation.
I know I'm going relegation.
Olympics no one consider goals power league him. But didn't we see Benjamin Asare as a good goalkeeper? We saw it. And because of Sarah, I know. Look, Benjamin Asare today, on your national team goalkeeper simply because Odama has Rich, Ostanse will pay the dues even at Olympics. The point I want to make is say you can be in a bad team, but we will know you are a good goalkeeper.
Onana, why bad sir?
Goalkeeper yana nsi amakofani. Samen so say why?
Samen, yeah.
Mukofani free Belgium.
Sure.
Anderlecht.
Royal Antwerp.
Antwerp. One. Which is Antwerp one of the best teams in Europe? No. Antwerp on count. But we've seen the good in the goalkeeper. And I'm a
sure.
Okola League anymore. Rich, last season, only maybe Espanyol did. But didn't Barcelona recognize Juan Garcia and say he's a very, very good goalkeeper? What I'm saying is, even with a bad team, say, oh, a good goalkeeper.
Okay.
And we shouldn't be making excuses, say, Man U team is bad. Yes, the team is bad. But Onana too is very, very bad in post.
Joseph Owusu Akuto. I said, no, Richardo. I disagree with you on this perspective. Onana is not fit for purpose.
Yes.
He must go. Bainda can still back up.
I agree 100%. Onana never be a go foul by Sometimes he finalist. One of the best goalkeepers in the world.
Hey, Onana.
Why you be a white Judin? Lamasia goalkeeper could die.
My you
final Massa. My work of 4 feet.
A disappointing power. Onana.
Very, and so Rich. Now I say, the Onana, scare or genius scare to go money, the away in Nano. So I bet do this level, I compare. Say, what's the century and Sakamano?
No, sir, at a point, my United Transit say, David here, and you're fit for purpose. And you will not have them. You see,
David, yes, this is Sibia. May be about my bomb. And I'm with us, and in them we are.
And the piano, me both for everything. You go keep your man and cock.
Where?
Kofu Nana Betreso.
Where? Enra. I was reading Build in Germany.
Okay.
Rich. And they were giving serious revelations about why I'm Leverkusen.
Rich. I see you.
Among on any team no and no more Juma players ne officials would team in or more answer that and normal. Very, very normal. So I think my baby means striking acquaintance. Very, very normal. Say the tactics and any training methods and a players in the complaining because or your new coach I think we introducing your man normal. But Rich, the moment that you be revealed say I say he is pushing Leverkusen and signing players to do now from the agency. That one is a big issue. And unim say maybe catch you time I'm signing Rasmus Holland. Say Rasmus Holland belong to the same agency as Eric Ten Hag. And it's a guy Africa. Rich a guy big scandal.
But how's the coach be? Honestly the same thing. No, the agency be at the house players.
Big issue.
It's serious issue.
And he said, me taste how about Charlie. So the way you just started say the for say who your favoritism and who the team near business for agency near there. Rich and now who call baby and where they pow.
No, by play be uncle fan free ass. Play a beer from my ass. Are they? Today, me musa anti akwai adenji oye coach no. Apart from onim player baby
and you see, Rich, it wasn't even as if say players now all recommendation go for Mumfree Ayas, you know, were part of Nancy's recent Ayas golden generation, you know. Na enye sa Ayas na odu omukobo the semi-final for the Champions League, you know.
Say we know.
What you say? Enye sa delete the young Lashon mu Ayas no David Neres no
ono ankasa ne Van de Beek. Obeto no Manchester
went to me.
When Jimmy improve me sama no koi.
Went to
everything hard. I just have permanent head. We didn't be no problem there bia.
Man you there Ukraine the way you run the clubs both on the sporting level and on the financial level on there. Baby I'm way there Rich. Mo bebre o. Mo bebre ansa na ma sorry. Mo bebre papa. Especially so where say the Liverpool money other clubs here omu no ma Arsenal mo omu no media. Rich Randy
Keys, I say, Richard, at this point, do you still want to argue Onana is better goalkeeper than Sanchez? Yes, our comparison, no, Pacho.
Onana is another 50 years. Robert Sanchez, Chelsea.
Oh, this same platform.
Nancy, and
oh, sir.
I'm a police statistics.
Donnarumma Mumuna
Robert Sanchez. Right after FIFA Club World Cup. Now, FIFA way.
Now, Sanchez and Ayala, the other way.
FIFA way.
Maybe I'm never casting your mom video.
No, but I was one arguments. Was it the moment I was a man? Yes, arguments.
Oh, Emmanuel Ofori Anima say Onana is very poor. The year was minding the post. With his bad defense, but he was seen as the best.
Yes.
As a man,
exactly. You can be seen as
the same Manchester United team are not performing. So we saw the year.
I think 2 seasons in a row. The year was voted the best player at Manchester during Omo Awards night. The goalkeeper. Everyone is saying, even with good teams. DBIM say even the Paris Saint-Germain Champions League. Rich, when you are ranking their best players, Donnarumma, say you goalkeepers now say, and he said that no Mohona, they be fall for attackers, no more goals near there. Donnarumma should simply be the best player of Paris Saint-Germain last season.
Sure.
Even in a good team, say good goalkeeper that Poma, you will see.
I grant Chelsea for no, me see BBI United, I Chelsea. And the Onana no, I had the chess and chess. Take it or leave it. Maybe I don't know. Onana ya the chance and chess. All right. Isaac and I say, hey Richard, do my day. Ernest, I say Onana is terribly bad. Oh my goodness. Hey, Akwai Asa. Enough of Onana Atai discussions, you know. Na yemfa emedi the Black Stars of Ghana. Enkomo enema catch them say no. Issues no do so pa anti so nyam kire na yefa ni dina one after the other, but me pese ye shall say as usual from the budgeter Ghana efe no eye de koma the sports ministry ni abani dina say yemfa emmo the child game. Now according to the minister me pese me kika figures and answer yenkotie the sports minister Yera Kofi Adams Ebra ode yem budget for child game ni etuda no na yeba yemfa breakdown no emamo na e discussion so no ento so emfa ema, but before no na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ebia na unim reason ti asese Ghana yem budget ansa na yakobo game no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and na oka so no na bresu die wahye the Minister of Youth and Sports said anytime biano onye accountable to the people or the nation na yenhunu game bia Black Stars bebu biano yenhu sika o mino enso expende or Black Stars team no enso enwo enti yenkwa na yenkote Excellency John Dramani Mahama ansana the budget announcement no ya boy no enso etimi ede amamo His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Next month The senior national team, the Black Stars, which is now a pale shadow of its former glory, will play 2 World Cup qualifying matches. I've instructed my office and the Minister for Sports and Recreation to hold the Ghana Football Association accountable to the people of Ghana as we prepare for these games, especially regarding the budget of the FA. There will be no secrecy in how much the government spends on the national teams. The budgets presented by the FA and other sports associations must be known by the public. After all, it is the taxpayers' funds that are used to fund these activities.
Okay. And His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President Edema Oman Ghana, and also this time there's no secrecy. And I said, Yam Fabibia ain't see a young minor. Bibia, a transparent. Amubia Husika. Yebo anase eka yebo Black Stars team no enso enti ho and a kofa aye the budget issue ehun sensemi enso edi ebaye now yenkotie Yewura Kofi Adams ebra ode budget no nsem no enso edi tudwana fe yemfa and started discussion to efefio.
So ladies and gentlemen, I can take you through a few of the things. For example, Ghana versus Chad, which is the away game that will be played on the 4th September. The original estimates for that game was about $1,239,090. But after we went through it and took off what we thought must be taken off, this was reduced to $856,890 US dollars, meaning that per the arrangement that His Excellency have directed us to work with, a savings of 382,200 was realized in the way. This was done through either reduction of some of the items, line items, or completely taking some of them off, because we think that we can meet them through other processes.
Okay. And the Honorable Kofi Adams, Sports Minister, and now Odesan Chichimi at the mine. Now, according to the minister, I say every no budget on the buy no. Now, $1,239,090. And now, every no at the bar name. I'm a tenacia. I'm a share budget no, and you may be wha. Omu yi film ebi so ono ma tete so omo tete ni nyina so no na every $1,239,090 no about $856,890 na chese you realize $382,200 and na ade every the budgeter every no enso at the bre the ministry and afi abandina se eno ne de bebo child game no. Now on bonuses and the per diem my players and the technical team, and also Yenti Yewura Kofi Adams on bonuses and then per diem.
Per diem for players is $150 per day. The technical officials take $200. Incidental expenses is $20,000. Bonus for players is $5,000. So if they win, because that is the position of the minister and all of us here, when they win, we'll give them $5,000. The head coach takes $10,000. The assistant coaches take $5,000. The other category of technical officials and have $4,000, and that's all. So when you add all these, you multiply it by the numbers in each level. That's where you have the $856,890 for the Ghana Chad game.
Okay, and the Yewura Kofi Adams on per diem and the bonuses for the team, no. Say and na ochiem or say players no say omotu kwan ko obi krom dada koma ye bom no omotu sorry bia akoma Ghana ye bom no players ebeje $150 or sorry bia na wache technical team no enso ebeje $200 and ye per day afei Ebani bonuses are players, you know. I'm catch them so more $5,000 instead of the $10,000. FNU a propose here. I feel head coach. I'm say none of the any 20,000. I'm catch the FNU said they be. I'm to meet you 20, but I'm to $10,000. And the ama utuado. Inti enona ministry no. Edi 2 mu. I feel assistant coaches, you know. I'm also there no. You catch them say you be more $5,000. And no, the assistant coaches, and the other categories, as in the technical officials, you know, so ebenya $4,000. Hona benya the team doctor, the case manager, the mazia for no ne, omo makani na no, omo edna yemo the $4,000. Na budget in sense me buy ye, edna enimperi for do edin komo. First one, engineer Kwabena Japan, as you say, Ojina say MPP4 engine as the flag bearer. Now unto Franca and Fama MPP Ebra, Yabatwaba and so abo MPP Kunum engineer. Kwabena Japan, Yinti on so budget sense me say and on so a hunafi, Yemfantuan common so and Fama.
Well, I think it's in line with transparency. I always believe in transparent governance, so I don't have a problem with that. And I have served as Black Satellites Management Committee member and Black Stylist Management Committee member. We didn't used to take any allowances. We did it from our hearts because we felt a sense of pride just serving our nation. So I don't feel that as a big issue. I don't want us to place too much emphasis on money. Let's concentrate on the football, get the coaches focused, and the players should be also well built for this tournament. It's an opportunity for them to showcase themselves. And soccer has become big business now, and most of them are earning quite well. And they should see this opportunity to appear for their country as a shot in their arm. It adds to their CV as who they are and appreciates their value as football players. So I think most importantly, they should focus on working hard and should be prepared to die a little for our country.
Okay. Engineer Kwabena Japan. And now also the Nadrin about on the budget. Or say what is this any because timing no was wrong or say no timing no bibia e wo ho enye. Also no de one ministry ni abani na eya adwen transparency de hu nya pa. Or say Ghana fo hu sika sen na yes spend ewo in place no any in Black Stars team no. But also my dwell so much on sika. Na my attention and qualifies no. Na baby some mutie ni na or catch a players and say omo fan show mutim say look walk up no mumu players ni muhia because abama muaidu enti omunyi sika sem ni bibia nto nchen na omunyi omo so betimi abo qualify Ghana akobo nyame yadoma 2026 World Cup ebekoso about Canada, US and then Mexico and that is yenko kane kasama for the man the Ghana Football Association Ibrahim Sani Dara. And also say Obibika at the budget no 107 no. Yente Ibrahim Sani Dara on the budget.
Which military has been so foolish in the history of mankind to announce the reduction of the military salaries on the eve of a war? Have you ever heard it? I read history at Presec. Which military in the history of mankind has been so foolish to announce the reduction of the salaries of the soldiers on the eve of warfare? The step to take is for the minister to shut it, and let the team focus. For once, let the country focus. Let the country be behind the boys. Let the boys focus. Let's all back the team. Let us qualify to the World Cup.
Okay. Eti Sanida say on the minister enya den bako. Also the timing was so wrong because they say when common I differ Black Stars and why. It looks like the attention has been shifted from game na year kobo the qualification a year kopeno to the budget sikasem. That's what we say a simple question. Sabi yenina ye ba wi asi sa soja for kontokwa. na yaba abɔnten na ebi a minister of defence abɛtena ɛyɛ TV so ɔso asogyafoɔ no akono a mokɔ no mpanimfoɔ no de budget sɛ ne bɛyɛ nanso ne yɛsi atwitwam sɛ ne yɛde ma mo ɔsɛ ebi nsi baabi ada nti ɛdɛn na Black Stars deɛ ɔmo kɔbɔ game a yɛsɛ yɛde ɔmo sika sama bɛto abɔnten ama yɛtwe ne serɛ ne ɛyɛ abasa ɔsɛ ɔne minister no ne aban no nyinaa no ɛnyɛ adwene. The timing was so wrong and ɛbasa the attention a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛnya ɛde kɔ games and qualification so no ɛbɛ shifted nsɛm yi nyinaa no nso gyina he wobɛtumi do message no aba ɛwɔ YouTube Insha TV na yɛkenkan ɛde ama wo Ayala mesan starte ɛde afi hɔ wɔtie minister ɛberɛ a ɔyɛ announcement wɔtie yɛwura Kwabena ɛgye Japan Kwabena ɛyɛ Japan ɛna wɔte Ibrahim Sani Daya Kwabena Japan say ɔne minister no yɛ adwen time deɛ bɛnde bi o Ghana fo hia sɛ ɔmo nso bɛhu sika yɛbɔ ɛwɔ anaasɛ kaa yɛbɔ wɔ Black Stars team no ho then Sani Daya sɛ ɔne minister no ɛnso nya adwen.
Rich, first of all, in Kuntabuo